Okay, in this lesson we're going to talk about sharp signs and sharp notes and your identification of them. But before we can talk about that, we need to talk about accidentals. What are accidentals? Accidentals are added signs which temporarily alter the pitch of notes. The effects of accidental signs last only within the measure they appear. Okay? A sharp sign before a note means to play the next key to the right. Remember, let me say it again. A sharp sign, you have this hashtag, before a note means to play the next key to the right. Again, to the right. The next key may be a black key or a white key. Okay? So a sharp sign, a sharp notes are pretty much nothing no more than accidentals because they would alter the pitch of a note. When you go from a C to a C sharp, the pitch is altered. It sounds different. You're hitting a different key. Okay, so what I'm going to do is move this down just a little bit, and we're going to focus on my homemade guess you could say artist rendition of a keyboard. I know it looks pretty bad, but I think it's going to get the point across. This is kind of like a poor man's rendition, I guess. But at any rate, if you can't laugh at yourself, then how can you laugh at others, right? So what I'm going to do here is just point a couple things out before we touch the piano. We're just going to go through some identification here on this chart. Okay, and for the sake of this lesson, when I hit the C key, I'm hitting the middle C for the sake of teaching this lesson. It could be, you know, the same principle of what I'm teaching you here is going to apply to if you work from the middle C, if you're working an octave up, or 2 octaves up, 1 octave down, 2 octaves down. Whatever the case may be, the principle is still going to be the same as far as the identification of the sharp notes on the piano. So let's just pay attention here. Notice if you hit the C key, and we're going to call this like here the middle C. Maybe I should have written it there, but I didn't. But just say we hit the C, and to the right of the C is the black key, okay? And that's the C sharp. Okay, you hit the D. To the right of that is the black key, which is the D sharp. Okay, you hit the E. And to the right of that is your F key. Remember what it said? The next key may be black or white. So if you notice the E and the F, it pretty much shares the E sharp. So the E sharp is one and the same with the F. I was just thinking a minute. I was about to say something, but I'm not going to get into the hows and the whys. I'm just going to teach you, show you that this is just the way it is. I was about to say something that really wouldn't have been relative to what I'm trying to teach you, because this is, again, is just basic stuff. So introductory to identifying the sharp keys on the keyboard. So the E, you move over 1 key to the right, is the E sharp. The E sharp and the F pretty much shares the same key. Okay, so you go from the F, move over one key to the right. That's the F sharp, which is the black key. You have the G, move over 1 key to the right, the G sharp. Have the A, move over 1 key to the right, the A sharp. The B, move over 1 key to the right, which is a white key. We've seen this before, right? We've seen this with the E and the F. So you have the B sharp, and the C shares the same key, and it's a white key. Okay? So that's pretty much it. C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, E sharp, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A, A sharp, B, B sharp. Okay? So I'm going to turn this down just a minute, and we are going to move to the keyboard, and we're going to look at the staff. This is pretty much how you would see these notes identified, you know, with the, you have a C, then you have the hashtag, okay? And this is the middle C. So let me move it down just a little bit more so you can see my hand. Okay, that's it. Sorry for the inconvenience of me having to move this around, but that's just the way it is for now, I guess. Okay, so we have the, we're going to hit the C. Okay. And that's pretty much the C. C sharp. Moving up to the black note. Come down. We're gonna move to the right to the white note, which is a D. Then we're gonna move to the right to the black note, which is the D sharp. We're gonna move to the right to the white note, which is the E. We're gonna move over one note to it, which is a white, which is the F. We talked about that earlier, how the E sharp and the F shares the same key. So this is the E sharp, okay? So now we're gonna go F. We're still hitting again, the E sharp and the F shares the same key. So this is the F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B sharp. And you notice that again, that as we talked about it earlier, the B sharp and the C shares the same white key. So that's pretty much it. That's as far as I want to go with this. Now you should be able to identify C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, E sharp, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, B sharp. Okay? C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B sharp. B sharp and the C shares the same key. E sharp and the F shares the same key. I think that's all I want to show you as far as this lesson go. Again, that's just basic stuff. What do I want you to be able to accomplish from this lesson? I want you to be able to step to your computer, to computer. I keep thinking computer for some reason. Step to your piano or to your keyboard, and I want you to be able to identify, you know, the sharps. And I think with this lesson, you will be able to do that. So until the next lesson, and maybe the next lesson I have the computer out of my mind. Maybe I need to go and do some work on my computer, I guess, because I'm thinking about it a lot. So maybe that's what I need to do. So until the next time, you have yourself a blessed life. And I hope that this lesson has been insightful to you. And again, just go over this until you're comfortable with the identification of the sharp keys. And then then at that point, you just move on to the next lesson within my YouTube channel. So have yourself a wonderful life, and bye.